was a mental race here in Leger. It all went down. It was in the rain. And we're going to go and see what went down. This is Wyntv. Let's go! Yeah! All right, Ella, how was that race for you?
It was fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And you didn't get to race in the wet. Would you have liked to have raced in the rain?
I don't know. I feel like it would be scary, but
Yeah.
still fun.
Yeah. And the new GT Fury, you're happy?
Yeah, it's very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
And second in your 4th ever downhill race, you happy with that?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I hope to get a first place, but
Really?
yeah.
So keep progressing.
Yeah.
All right. Well, still a few more races. We see you in Andorra next.
Yeah.
All right. Good work.
Thank you.
Nice work. Cannonball. You came down with the peak off.
I didn't even realize it. Dude, the net ate it.
Yeah.
The net ate it.
You were stuck there for a minute.
Bro, over the berm, I was trying to climb, I was just stuck. I was like, get me out of this.
You just want to get to the finish, but you still got to go the whole way down.
Yeah, and then I crashed again in the unrideable steep section.
Were you just laughing at that point?
I was having fun until I went into the net.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was just like, get me down this track.
But you love a good wet race, no?
Oh yeah, from sunny California, I really love a good wet race.
And that was a wet race.
Probably one of the wettest ones we've had in a while.
Yeah.
Without practice on it.
Yeah.
Dry and then wet.
Yeah.
But
And how were you lined up at the top? You're like, oh shit, here we go.
I didn't want to crash. Like I was just, and then I went into the net. But
Yeah.
I wasn't like too nervous. I was just like,
Let's go.
everyone's crashing, so just
Yeah.
try and make it down. But
Did you watch anything
yeah,
before? Yeah, you watched it.
See how slippery it was.
Oh well, that was entertaining anyway, and full speed the cannonball.
Full speed.
Yeah, nice work.
Thank you.
Cheers, mate. Yeah.
Yeah, mine are fucked.
Full speed ahead.
Full speed ahead, brother.
How was that one?
It was good. It was sick.
going well.
I was riding good. I was super stoked. I was I was honestly riding down like, this is so much fun.
Yeah.
I love riding in the rain and in the mud, and then there's just a rut that I was jumping out of,
Yeah, I know the rut.
and it was full of water,
Yeah.
and I just jumped too far to the right.
Yeah.
And as I came out, I knew it. I was like, I'm fucked.
Yeah.
Swapped the front, got up and was like, all right, I can still do something, I'm sure. And then I came to that
Yeah, horrible. crash.
honestly,
Yeah.
between between us and everybody,
Yeah.
embarrassing. That
Yeah.
crash was pretty embarrassing.
You
Tumbled
fell off
through
the
the
side
net,
of the mountain.
tumbled through the net and tried to grab it. If you go fishing,
Yeah.
you're gonna catch a fin.
Yeah, but you went down swinging.
I did. I was like, honestly, I wasn't even loose. I just felt like I was riding good, and I was stoked on the way that I was riding. The bike felt good, and I just made a stupid mistake, and I was so bummed because I knew the split said I probably would have been top 3 if I finished that way, and I would have liked that a lot instead of being 29th. But I hiked up. No more disqualifications.
No, you played it smart.
I did a T-bog and I did a no-hander, and I called it good. That's enough, right?
But you were the only one that pulled up out of the rut, so that's pretty good.
I was doing it all weekend,
Yeah, me too.
and I figured it. Yeah, it was the sickest
Yeah,
line.
it gave you so much speed.
So much speed, of course. So much speed. Sorry. So much speed,
Yeah.
and just there was so much water in it, and you
Yeah.
couldn't see. And I was like, no. And I was like, maybe I'm gonna get past the root, and then the front wheel hit it, and I was just like, that's a shame.
Yeah.
But man, even if I finish, Amory,
Unreal.
honestly, man, this run of 2 races is maybe the most impressive riding I've ever seen. Like Sam Hill-esque,
Yeah. He went down that last chute, feet up, everywhere clean.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
That's insane. It's
Yeah.
so impressive.
Yeah.
Really, really, really
Yeah, hats off to Emery.
Yeah, we were talking when I'm my ankle's a bit bummed and I had to do anti-doping, so we came to the pit and me and Laurent were standing here talking. We're like, who can ride in the rain? And I said, Amory said, in this rain? I said, honestly, I saw him riding practice this morning and he was just like that everywhere. And he's like, you good, bro? I was like, yeah. And I'm like, you? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, shit. Because when he's like that, he's like, when he's on, man, he's on. So I'm kind of thankful there's a little break. Maybe when you get on a hot streak, you kind of get it going. There's a bit of a reset here. So for Worlds, it gives everybody more of a chance,
You're
maybe.
going to go home and back to work.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
I'm going to take a week off, I think,
Yeah.
and then we go back to work. And
All right.
we're really going to come back to Andorra, and we're going to be swinging for it. So
All right. Well, good job anyway. We'll see you in Andorra, mate.
thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
cheers.
Good shit. Yeah, mate. Well done. Well done. Thank you. Ellie,
Oh, win.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
Unreal stuff.
Wow.
Yeah, how was it up the top of the hill in the rain? What was the mental approach?
When I started to see the rain coming, so like, oh wow! And then I was at the start gate, and Frida, the first girl, drop in. She crashed straight away. So I was like, oh no! So I say, Ele, stay on your bike. Ele, stay on your bike. I did it.
Yeah.
So.
And today that was the secret.
Yeah, I think so.
That's all.
Yeah.
Just stay on the bike. Yeah. But it was easier said than done in those conditions.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, outside it was so slippery, icy, I can say, and then under the wood was still a bit, not dusty, but still good. So it was hard to understand where to push and where not. But yeah, I did it. I'm winning my first World Cup, so amazing.
In the middle of probably a pretty tough season for you so far, and then now come here, the rain comes and you win. What a dream.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not the best start of the season. I was so nervous to not qualify for the final, so it was too much pressure on myself. And then yesterday when I qualified for the final, I say, okay, just enjoy your day. I did it, and with the best results ever.
Unreal. I love to see an upset like that, so well done. And you've really upset the favourites in this one.
Thank you very much, guys.
Go Ellie!
Thank you.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
So good. Hey, Kathy,
Okay.
it's been a really tough year together with Greg so far. So to come back today, qualify 30th, be the first rider down the hill and get on the podium, that's got to be a dream.
It's a dream come true, and he rode that track so precisely, in my opinion. I haven't watched the playback, but it was just so tidy and clean. And Alan Milway did give him some information right before his run that really helped him. So, and Alan's watching all that stuff. So I really think that helped quite a bit. And the track changed quite dramatically, and. He just put down he's one of the few that didn't fall off, so that's pretty damn good. And I'm on my way to get prize money. I haven't done that in a while.
So party tonight then. Enjoy this one.
I won't tell him how much is in the envelope. I'll just well, you don't collect prize money with bags unless you're planning to stop by the Betty store on the way back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but unreal, what a day.
I know, it was super incredible, and the rides by Amory and Cole, unreal. Next level. And with those guys coming, somebody was going to pull it off.
Yeah, they had to, and it got the crowd going again.
Yeah.
And then Amory just put on a clinic.
Finn almost did it, and you know what? Hey, well played. When I saw him come off that thing, I'm like, oh, dude, he is going to have such a hard time climbing back up, but he did it. That was really...
good on him,
Yeah, good on him. That was a big effort.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Yeah.
But over the moon for Greg. He's so happy, so excited, and we just want to keep this rolling.
Well, I'll probably get some momentum in this corner for once this year then. Because it's been pretty tough.
Yeah, it's been it's been pretty flatline, but it's getting revved up now.
Well, good job. Great to see you both back on the podium. The team, awesome.
Thank you so much. Appreciate
well done.
it.
Well done.
Okay.
Well done. All right, Tani.
Me again.
Yeah. What a race.
What a race. That was insane. You get me when I'm tipsy every time though.
Oh, really? So this one was I survived that race. Celebrate?
No, I think I was really proud of my riding. So obviously the crash
the run was
a bit
unreal
shit.
till then.
Thank you, yeah. I was when I saw the splits, I was sick because that's how it felt. So, but I'm a bit gutted, but also I'm fuck, I managed to get third, get some points, overall great weekend. And I enjoyed that run so much. Yeah. I love riding when it's like that.
Yeah, it is pretty sick because you just have to go for it. You've got nothing else you can do, just survive.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. Fucking cool.
And then, what a race we saw all day, pretty much. Upsets, everything, Ali winning. It's pretty cool to see something like that.
It's just so exciting. I feel when it's dry and everyone's just going flat out, it's a bit same old, same old. Whereas today, like you said, there's so many stories. Everyone has comeback stories or there's behind the scenes, and then you see that happen and unfold. Even Remy's run, it's just doing the inside and no one really did or held. It's just shit like that makes you feel alive, and it's fuck yeah, I love downhill racing.
Yeah, days like that do make it epic, and then the crowd here in Leger, unreal. There was a lot of tiny faces out there in the crowd.
Yeah, I know, it was kind of scary.
Were you seeing yourself on the way down?
Yeah, it was kind of weird. No, when I left my pits for my run, they all put them on. I didn't see, and they all turned around. I was whoa, oh my god.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But third You got to be happy. Take it to Andorra World Champs next.
Yeah. No, I'm stoked with the third. Like, I was already stoked, but I couldn't believe, like, because I was on the floor for a while and then had a load of trouble. So, but I was like, fuck, you never know what other people do, especially in those conditions. So, once I got back on, I was like, just go for it. You never know. So I'm glad I did.
So yeah, you just kept on pushing because some people, when they had crashes up there today, it looked like they mucked around a bit.
Yeah, when I crashed, I was like, that is so slick. I was like, there's no way that people have got through there. So I was like, I've got to go. And because I'm fighting for the overall, and I've never really been in this position before where I've wanted it that badly. So, and I gained a little bit of points today on Valley. So I was like, yes, that's all we needed.
Edging your way back into it.
Yeah.
Well done. That was a sick run until the crash.
Thank you.
And it's a sick run anyway.
Thank you.
Not many women made it down there cleanly.
Well, I think the top 2 did.
Yeah, only the 2.
Yeah. So basically.
So then you were the next best.
Like basically, I'm on the right.
Yeah.
No,
if it finished there, you were.
I'm so stoked for Ellie. She's been like, she's just been so close so many times. So when something like that happens, you can't be mad. Like you just can't. And I cried. Yeah. There was like no dry eyes when she won.
It was epic.
I didn't even cry for Valdisol, and then I cried for her. It just meant a lot, I think.
Yeah, cool. Well, and she's been going through a tough year as well, and then just to get back, it's always awesome to see someone make it back. And that's the best thing about this sport, that people can support each other, even though you're competing against them.
Like I said, you can't be mad. Yeah, like you just can't. Yeah.
Well, enjoy tonight, and
I will.
Go and have a good one.
I will.
Cheers. Thank you.
You stealing my lunch?
Yeah.
Oh, you brought the sun with you too. So now you're stealing my lunch, and you brought the sun. Now it's sunny.
Yeah, that rainstorm really came in, mate.
Yeah, you're telling me I was sitting at the top going, what in the hell? Weird day, dude. Weird day.
Yeah.
I.
Mate.
You need to get those on.
Get the Vipers on. We need some speed. This is
the sun's coming out, dude. Get your sunnies on.
This is a very fast man that rides a Harley Dangerous. But Harley Dangerous, they're not made to go out in the rain.
The Harley Dangerous rode me today. No, dude. I guess I'm a dry guy. Yeah. Dude. Wow. Tough. Tough day for sure.
That would have been a crazy one to be the fastest qualifier at.
That wasn't enjoyable, I'll tell you that.
Damn, I gotta wait this long?
Yeah, I gotta wait all day to have. And you know what? I came back to the pit. I'm like, I waited all day for that. This is bullshit.
But still, you got a top 10. You're 15 seconds back. That's a pretty good top 10 margin.
Yeah, pretty crazy. Amari has done it again, didn't he? I mean, now I got to sit at the top and watch how he did it.
Yeah.
And nothing special. He just executed. Kind of
everywhere.
Crazy. Yeah, dude, he's ripping. And honestly, the grip was coming back. It was really good. I struggled with vision pretty bad.
Yeah, you were pulling a lot of
I didn't.
roll-offs.
I did the visor extender, but I didn't tape the vents on the top of my helmet, so I was getting water behind. Yeah, it was dripping through the visor and like coming into the top of my roll-offs and behind the lens.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. Yeah, it was an absolute disaster. At one point in time, I was sitting on taking pretty much using the restroom on my rear tire there, and really debating my life of if I wanted to continue to go because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, you were going around a few corners pulling that.
I was just like
in the roots.
I couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
And I was pretty unimpressed with that in general. But my depth perception was just really bad. I couldn't see how much to brake for the corners, and then by the time I got there, I was too fast, too slow, and there was no flow. Yeah. But the grip was great. I felt like I could have put a good run down. We just, I missed it, dude. Didn't have it.
You did it 2 runs out of 3 anyway, so it's a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, still a really good weekend for points. When I was leaving the bar on that Harley Dangerous, I seen the rain was coming and
put the speedies on.
Put the speedies on, but I was still, dude. I had no windscreen.
Well,
just all that, the bars didn't do anything for the rain. No. Yeah, it just was what it was, dude. I'm not really a mud guy. And I'm getting better at it, which is really cool. But just need to ride in the rain more.
Well, your teammate Pinky, he came down with the cannonball setup, so it always can be worse.
It always can be worse.
Yeah, and a top 10 on a bad day, it's a good day.
It's a good day. I guess for the overall, it was still a really good weekend for points, and just trying to get out. Now I am in the top 5 in the overall, and I'm going to try to stay there. So.
Well, good job, man.
Thanks, mate.
Moving up 7th to 5th, you've got to be happy with that too.
Yes, super happy.
Have you ever been in the top 5 overall?
For one race.
Yeah.
At the very start of my professional career, for one race.
Really?
And I've never made it in the top 5. I've always struggled to even be top 10 in the overall. And I feel like this year I've mechanically kind of struggled. Like I'll be there and then I'll be completely off the pace and then there and then we have an issue. And so if I can work, it's fully sunny. It's going to be dusty in a minute here.
There's dust out there now.
It's dusty, dude. But if we can smooth this stuff out, it'll be good.
He's your hero.
Yeah, he's stoked.
Well, you're his hero.
Monty, he's the Morzine Monty daddy.
Right.
He's got the Monty shop down
Really?
there. Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
All right. Well done, mate. And bloody good ride anyway, considering you couldn't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, when that windscreen fogs up, it's pretty hard to keep going.
I tell you what, I sure do love Big Newtons, but this sticker is big and really blocking my vision.
I can't quite see where I'm going.
Pretty much.
Yeah, well done.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Good shit. The Spanish tortilla here at Mondraca, very good, very good. How do you say very good in Spanish? Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Muy bueno. Mondraca. Spanish tortilla, how good. All right, mate. I thought the Irish were mud riders. Both you and Ronan just down in flames.
It was going all right until boom.
Yeah.
My time ran out.
Yeah.
And fucking went down like a sack of potatoes.
And Ronan's time didn't go very long either.
Yeah, here we go. Here's a few Irish ones now.
What a fucking run.
Sorry to ruin your interview, chef.
Yeah, no worries, mate. No worries. No worries. Easy.
Shit happens, doesn't it? I love you.
Ah, you didn't ruin it. You made it. All right, you brought all your mates. And what did they reckon of? I thought the Irish were good at riding in the mud. He crashed.
Shit happens when.
Yeah. There's a storm, like there's muck and there's a storm. There's a totally different thing going on altogether.
A muck in the storm.
One thing I will tell you is we'll be beating South Africa in. When's the game? 2 hours time?
Yeah.
Ireland versus South Africa in the rugby.
So Greg's not going to win that one.
Nah, he ain't winning that one. Nah.
All right. Well, we'll be watching. We'll be watching.
Nice one, win.
Good job anyway.
Thank
and
you.
both of you guys always make it entertaining. So well done.
Cheers.
And the parish. Up the parish. Yeah, good shit, mate. Thank you. Cheers, guys. All right, G. What did you think? What did you think of Andy's run today?
I was proud of him, man.
Yeah.
That was incredible. Like, it was a hard race to go fast in today.
Yeah.
And it would have been easy to just charge at it and blow it to pieces and lose it all, midway down. But he rode really smart. It was a perfect attack versus chill out, and he rode smart in the good in the hard bits and attacked in the bits he could. I was impressed.
Yeah. Unreal. Do you give him any advice at moments like these?
Oh, mate, I do. I try to. And, we all sit down and talk, but, he doesn't need it. He's turning into that guy that has got that information that he needs from previous races. He's got that experience, and he's a bloody good racer. He's confident, he's fast, the bike's working, he's in a good place.
Yeah, unreal stuff. And just some of those lines, the way he rode it was something special.
Yeah.
Until Perron come down, it was amazing.
It was, and I enjoyed watching it. I was nervous watching it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you watch a race and you're chilled, and sometimes you watch it and your heart's in your mouth. And today was one of those days, and I was proud of him doing it, man. It was incredible.
Unreal ride. Well done, and well done for you. It was a bike with your name on it.
Thank you, mate. Very proud. Cheers,
nice work,
man.
Nice work.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. So, Ronan, did you just charge into that first turn or what?
Yeah, I was like watching everybody's runs up top, pretty much having a great time watching. And first row I was like, fuck it, we'll go for it. And I didn't expect the first turn to kick me off.
Yeah.
So before I knew it, I was backwards on the bike, but I was like, right, get back on the bike and try get the job done. So P8 in the end, I can't really complain with that, with a crash.
Yeah.
And it felt like I pissed away a podium with
sure.
that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was a sick day racing. I had good fun, but and Amory just fucking
Put on a clinic again.
Holy fuck! Yeah, he put on another one. Colby did sick as well.
Yeah.
So it was good fun. Just was a bit annoying to piss away a podium like that, but it's not. I think a lot of people had some worse days than me, so it's pretty cool.
No. But you flexed yourself pretty good in that first corner.
Oh man, I wasn't expecting it. I was so hyped up, and then before I know, I was riding the bar, I was fucking spinning around. But it's sick. Yeah, it's a cool day. Looking forward to. Not really a rest, but looking forward to Whistler now. So it should be sick. Yeah.
You're going to Whistler for your rest.
Yeah, Whistler for the rest, and then back here for European champs or Chambéry, so not too far.
Yeah.
Hopefully we have a bit more blue skies. Well, skies are blue now.
Yeah.
But looking forward to it.
Well done anyway. You really salvaged that for crashing in the first corner.
Yeah.
Maybe one of the best rides for someone that crashes in the first corner.
Yeah,
I
like the. I think I got the best result with someone who crashed, but I mean, nearly the whole field crashed. So, but it was sick. It was a good, fun, wet race. It was pretty wild. Looking forward to Andorra now. Yeah.
World champs. Champs.
Can't wait for world champs. All let loose, really.
The Irish boys will be out swinging. They want a medal, no?
Yeah, we want some medals, so it'll be sick. Yeah, I want to just back on the podium, win a race again. So, looking forward to it.
All right. Well, we'll see you in Andorra. Enjoy Whistler.
Cheers, boss.
Nice work, mate. All right, Andy, what a ride, mate. That was unreal. Some of those high lines, it was a joy to watch.
Yeah, to be fair, I rode them high lines all week, and I thought about the main line. I was like, I actually have no clue how the main line looks like, so I need to ride it.
Yeah.
And I thought if I'm going down, I go down. So many people crashed, it doesn't matter.
So you just go down swinging.
Yeah, swinging.
Yeah, and it paid off. It really paid off.
Dude.
Until Amory came down, that was it was unreal, right?
Yeah, I'm stoked for him. Honestly, I actually thought like winning time will be like 45, like 5 seconds faster than me, but he was nearly like 7 seconds faster than me. So he was on a mad one again. But definitely, I didn't ride like I was going for the win. I was like, let's get a clean run down and maybe get a podium.
Yeah.
But now I'm second place, and I'm like, it's a bit bittersweet, but
Yeah. Amory's stolen the win from you before, hasn't he?
Have I been second to him before? I was second here last year behind Coulange, very close.
Yeah.
I've been on the podium with him a couple times in 22.
That was a wild podium though.
Yeah, it was so good. Like
unreal.
To see Estac on it, Tyrion, Menards, like so many legends on it.
Yeah.
I really liked it. And also like when they were singing their French anthem.
Unreal.
We need to. Is it called anthem?
Anthem. Yeah.
Anthem. Yeah. I think we need it back. It was so good to see them Frenchies singing it and crowd surfing. Like it was so good, honestly.
Yeah.
The crowd here. Oh my god.
Yeah, probably one. That's real downhill.
Yeah, it is. Like big merci to the French crowd.
Yeah. And
merci beaucoup.
And those conditions as well, like having to go up race when the rain's coming down. You haven't done a practice run in it.
Yeah.
That's when you've got to really adjust your mindset a bit.
Yeah, I think I was just in a good mindset as well today. Like I made such a good progress on the bike with Fox last week, and I don't know, I didn't really care today. I was like, if I crash, I crash. So many people already crashed, I knew, and I think I just rode and had fun. I had so much fun riding, it was sick. The last section I was terrified, obviously, because everybody crashed there, but it was so good.
Do you watch all the runs before?
Yeah, I saw so many people crashing. I was like, oh, well, here we go, fuck.
Well, at least you just didn't try the high line.
Dude, when, who was it, Tyrion?
Yeah.
He got fourth.
Yeah.
When I saw him going into the inside, I was like, oh no, here we go. He's going to lay it down.
What's he doing that for?
He rode it out.
He did it inside to wide, which...
He's a wizard. Like, he's so good and stuff like that.
Yeah, his run was something else. And like, the only other person trying that inside was Ethan, and he just went straight down. He was on a good run too.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah.
Very shame, but... Yeah, a lot of soldiers have been fallen today.
There's always a should have, would have, could have in the rain, and
I honestly, I really like that they did the decision like going early.
Yeah.
I think I like that they care about the weather and everything.
Yeah.
Even now the weather is quite good now,
Sunny,
but still I think it's good they care about it and everything. Maybe should have not called the juniors race. They should have put it after us. Yeah, it's a tough call, I guess, for them.
Yeah, but you don't know the exact weather, so they've only got what they've got forecast, so they can do what they can do, and it still was an amazing race.
Dude, it was insane. Best race.
And
so good.
And until with Greg sitting there so long, until you came down It was almost getting boring.
Dude, I know he's in the hot seat. I was like, I'm not giving that one to him because he was yesterday, yeah, rain game, blah blah blah, and in my mind I was like, no, definitely not. You're not getting that one.
Yeah.
I was so stoked to go green on him.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. And you threw the goggles.
Yeah, through the goggles.
Free goggles! Throw the goggles!
So good, yeah.
Well done, mate. Stoked for you.
Thank you.
The Austrian sleeves fast.
It is.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Well done. Actually managed to find Brooke McDonald, and he's just attacked someone in the pits. Brooke, how was your race? Yeah, pretty good, eh? He had a good qualifier, but the semi-final he just let the dog out. Hey, Brooke. Oh no! Yeah, he's quite aggressive, Brooke, at the best of times. Davide, 13th, unlucky 13.
Yeah, it's I'm a bit on that mood of what could have been at the moment, because I was a bit lucky also with the time where I dropped in, and I was riding really well. I felt like I had good grip, and when I went to the last shoot, I know that was like critical, and we decided before that I was gonna try to stay high.
Yeah.
But as soon as I went high, I was like, oh no. I was like, I could do nothing. I was like full on the brake and just gaining speed. And when the rear end stepped in like this, I tried to lean in, but I just went full tuna into the nets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And still 13th.
Still 13th. That makes me happy, and I'm happy for the team. Some points, and it's a good comeback after like missing 2 races.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with my performance this week. It's just at the moment is a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
Because but I'm happy. I'm happy. It's we have like, let's keep this now.
Momentum now. You're back in the mix.
Yeah, back.
You're
Finally.
back. Yeah.
Finally.
No, good job. Great comeback, and stoked for the team as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. All right, so we've had the annual Misspent Summers times satellite coffee, thanks to Fox and Santa Cruz.
Yeah, big thanks to them.
Donations.
Yep.
And you've been to coffee all week here at the pop-up store, PV?
Yeah, been making coffees for the riders, mechanics, masseuses, and whatever else all week. We put a little jar out because the coffees are free, thanks to Santa Cruz and Fox. Misspent Summers, and we just get riders and everyone to give donations. And so this year we have raised a whopping total of €268, $10, 23 Swiss francs, and 22 British pounds.
Yeah.
And the great guys here at Misspent Summers, James and the team, have added another 100 to that.
Another 100?
We're putting another 100 in now, yeah. We haven't quite done it yet, but there we go.
Thanks, James.
No worries. Thank you to everyone who came along, and thank you to Santa Cruz and Fox also for supporting the event and being up for having the coffees in the morning so that we can hopefully help some privateers get to more races.
Yeah, and we've got a very deserving winner this week. We've got Stefano Introzzi. He qualified for the final. He crashed huge in the last practice run, exploded in the last berm, like literally the last part of his last practice run, and put his hand into the ground or into the bike, sliced his wrist to the bone. I come running down, I'm like, oh, he's got a compound fracture. I'm like, oh, he's done for the day. I'm like, shit. He was pretty winded. He took a long time to get up. And then he got up, walked off with the medics. They took him to get stitched up. And he called Loris here, and what did he say?
It's like, I'm gonna up for the race run, so prep my bike. I'll be ready.
And how was the bike, Loris?
It was pretty bad. Like fork bend, bar bend, everything bent.
Yeah, it was a huge crash. I've got the video, and Stefano, to go back up for the race after that, well done. And he actually works full time at a bike shop as well. So hats off to be making Elite World Cup finals while working full time. Well done. Thank you.
Okay, sì, yes. Yes, thank you.
Did he think he was racing when he was lying on the ground?
If he had nothing broken, for sure. Because I know him, so I was like, oh, you're gonna race.
But when I send you the video?
I was like, oh shit, that's a big one.
Yeah. Well, hats off to him. We've got €368 and a whole bunch of other money. Thank you. Well done. Yeah, Stefano. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. And thanks to Misspent Summers and PV for making good
Thanks to
coffees.
you. for organising this.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thomas, what a day for French downhill once again in Leger.
Was insane. Just believe so much in this. Like it's been so many years. I'm just like, oh, keep pushing, and it just happened in a day like this.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. That's insane.
Yeah. And then to stand on that podium, sing with the crowd, unreal.
Yeah, like the Marseillaise, like they shut it down. They don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, oh, if one day I do the podium again, I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And just before I said to Amorian, at the end of the podium, we take the microphone and we sing it.
Yeah.
And it was insane. It was insane.
Unreal.
Best moment of my life. I think.
Yeah, is that, best moment for you so far?
Oh yeah. It was just like the emotion was just like so big.
And it's been hard for you recently, like to get back to your level.
Yeah. Actually, since like a few years, I'm struggling so much mentally. I'm like down and up, and I'm struggling so much to put it down.
Yeah.
And I've been working so much on this the last winter, and it's been hard, but it pays off today.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Unreal. And Anne-Marie?
I have no. He's the boss. My last podium, I only one podium. I was 5th and he was 1st.
Yeah.
And it's the same today, and just insane, winning by 5 seconds, 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Like he's the boss.
He's the king.
Yeah. He's my boy.
He's your boss.
He's my boy.
Yeah.
He's my boss.
Well done.
Thanks, mate.
Well done. Stoked for you.
That's insane.
And stoked to see Sender Billy back on the podium.
Yeah. We're back.
We back.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. Love it. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
All right, Max. What a day for Commensal.
What a day.
What a day.
What a day.
Once again.
We knew that he was able to do that once, but twice, so wow.
Yeah.
So good, eh?
Yeah, 2 races in a row.
Yeah.
He put on a clinic.
Yeah. He's strong, and it's not because it's something that we are used to say, but that's true. That it's a victory of a team. Eh?
Yeah.
The mechanics, the engineers, the people on the tracks, everybody, people at the food. Okay.
And
today,
you. And you.
Me, okay, I tried just to... but no, seriously, I think that now the sport is super high level.
Yeah.
And to win is not only to be talented.
Yeah.
It's to be talented and to work and to organize everything around.
Yeah.
And it's something that we are working on. And no. And so I'm so happy for all the team, and that's it.
Unreal. And Miriam still delivered a great ride considering some stitches in the hand.
Yes, Miriam is also coming back.
Yeah.
Max.
Yeah.
In junior.
Yeah.
No. The team is strong, and also Dylan. Eh?
Yeah. Yesterday Dylan was on fire.
Yeah, Dylan. So it's interesting for a team to, at the same time, to have riders that are at the top and to take them, but also to take some riders that they are not at the top and we bring them to the top.
Bring them to the top. Yeah.
And it's something that we love.
Yeah. For sure.
Clearly.
And then Andorra's world champs of the next race. So excited for that one.
Oh yes, and because many riders are living in Andorra. Eh?
Yeah. A lot.
Greg, Loris, Loic, Amaury, and all of them, they want to win at home. Eh?
Yeah.
But for today, probably Loic was a little bit safe.
Yeah.
Because he's leading the World Cup and he didn't want to take risks.
Yeah.
But I think in Andorra he will do.
Push, yeah.
He will push.
Yeah. But then we're going to have an exciting race in Andorra then.
Yes, it will be exciting. We hope that the weather will be nice.
Yeah. This was
not
crazy.
But I think it's about the 50% of chance that to have a nice weather.
Yeah.
At the end of August.
Yeah.
In Andorra at this moment.
Okay. Well, hopefully, and look forward to Andorra because it's going to be an exciting race, and the home of Commensal too.
Okay, you're welcome.
We'll
Everybody
see you there.
is welcome.
We'll see you there. Yeah, big party. You're going to organise a big party.
Yes.
And you're having a big party tonight.
Tonight, yeah. You will see.
Yeah.
You are invited.
All right. Thank you. Okay. Always good. Thank you. You won the award.
Yeah, I was so happy.
You won the Speed Trap Award from Ed Bull Media House, Max Elrin.
Yeah.
You got to be pretty happy. How much did you win?
570, I think.
570?
Yeah.
So
happy. Thank you, Ed.
Yeah. Ed Bull Media House Speed Trap Award, the new award at World Cups for the fastest speed trap. And today it was won by Junior because the elites, they weren't going very fast in that rain.
Yeah.
But you You got second, very close to Asa, so happy to be battling with Asa?
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah.
Like the track was so good to ride.
Yeah.
And yeah, I did a pretty good run, but I wasn't pushing that much because it was quali, so I was.
Not the
and
final.
yeah. And I was protected, so I did just like.
Solid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's it. So yeah, pretty. I was hoping to do better today, but it was cancelled, so it's like this. But yeah.
Yeah. But you would have liked to race in the rain?
Yeah, pretty much.
You like the rain?
Yeah, but now we had enough.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it can be pretty
fun,
pretty enjoying. Yeah.
All right. Well, good job. Speed Trap winner of the weekend, Ed Bull Media House, Max Elran.
Thank you.
Cheers. Thank you. All right, Dylan. Great speed this weekend. It just didn't go in the semi-final, but the curse of the semi-finals, really. If we need to get rid of that shit.
Yeah, totally. Like qualifying was really good. Like fourth. Like my speed was good. Like even in the semi-final, after I crashed, I got up and like I was 10 seconds back, and I pretty much stayed like that till the end. So like the speed was definitely there. Just need to clean up a few things, and yeah, it's a good learning this week for sure.
Yeah, that's probably your best ride ever so far.
Yeah, like fourth in qualifying, career best so far, and like I was like so pissed like after semi.
Yeah.
But like everybody was like almost like happy, you know, like they all know that the like speed was there, like like that potential, and like like Omri like was gave me a little speech about everything. I'm young, this that like. I'll make it happen. Like it's coming. Just be patient. So yeah.
So what clicked to find that extra gear to get into top 5?
I don't know. Like I felt just really good on the bike, especially coming like from Val di Sole too. Like 8th place, like career best so far then. So that was good. And then just keep building, and the guys work super hard over here. So the bike was dialed. So I was feeling good.
All right, well, good job on that, and we take that speed to Andorra for the World Champs.
Yep, for sure. Thanks.
And you got your US National Champs soon as well.
Yeah, like 3 weeks or something. Yeah, a little break and then back into it.
Yeah, go battle for the sleeve.
Yeah.
All right, well, good job, mate, and great to see you really stepping up another gear, you know?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, nice work. Miriam, well done.
Thank you.
And you got stitches in your finger, no? Can
you
show us?
Yeah. You saw the photo?
No, show us.
I show you.
Show us the photo. What happened to the finger? The little finger.
I hit a tree. Where is it? Like race tape. I think they needed some shirts. So it's really like disgusting, and I needed to add stitches on track yesterday.
Oh, you got the stitches on track.
Yeah, because like my race run was like only an hour after.
Oh, look at it.
So that was last night.
Look at it. Just look at it.
I kind of. It worried me a bit now, and I definitely have to go to the medics right now.
Oh, you're going to go get it cleaned up?
Yeah, because it's really, I need more stitches.
Oh, yeah.
And I need to check the tendon and everything.
Yeah,
so
make sure,
it was like intense, but on the bike, it didn't bother me, you know.
You forget about it.
Oh, yeah.
And when you get in the start gate, you generally forget most things.
And I keep hurting my finger at the moment, so that's why I rode with some protection over my bike. So,
you gone motocross style.
I was like feeling in the start gate, and I mean, like, it happens. It's a bad moment for my hands at the moment. It must mean something. I don't know. You know, people sometimes say it means something, but happy with the weekend.
Yeah, it's a great weekend anyway, and to be on the podium here in France has got to be special. Yeah. And then to witness Amari's run as well.
Yeah, it's the first time I really enjoy the French crowd. Normally I'm so disappointed of my result, but this time I'm like, hey, last year I would have dreamed to be here and race with them, so I'm stoked. Amaury made us dream. It was so intense, so
So your perspective's changed a little bit for going through the tough times.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like I've learned a lot of my injuries, and racing is getting tighter. So, as long as I have fun. And today, when I was in the start gate, I wanted to go, and I was happy, you know. And sometimes, like Val di Sole, I was too stressed because I knew I could win.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, what do I want? I want to have fun on my bike, and I don't want to be in a start gate being like, I want to win, but I'm so nervous. I don't even enjoy, you know. So yeah, big lesson for me this weekend to enjoy just the time on the bike and push my limits.
Yeah. But then next race will be in Andorra and World Championships, so the pressure will be back on then, trying to manage the pressure.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm happy I'm gonna get some time to do some more work, being a bit fit and strong, ride more. I'm so happy to have these 2 months, a bit of time off to really close this first chapter and then train hard to just be ready for worse, you know, ready to compete and feel safe. I feel safe when I'm strong, so.
All right, well done.
Thank you.
And great comeback. Did you get any anesthetic in the finger to stitch it up? Yeah. So they just did it all on the side of the track?
Yeah, I had some injection for the pain, and then were like, and that's why I was like 30 minutes late on my training, and some people complained about this to the yesterday, and I was like, come on.
Really?
Yeah, so, no, really happy, and
Yeah, well, you did what you could with what you had this weekend, and you did a good job, so well done.
Thank you.
Nice work. All right, Amory, what a day. Once again, a massive winning margin, and also at home this time.
Yeah, it feels so good to deliver for all the Frenchies.
Yeah.
Standing up on track under the rain, you know.
Yeah.
They come, they just like give a lot of hurt, you know, for us, and be able to deliver for them. I was so happy to be able to live that moment, you know. It just been so good.
Yeah, that was an unreal podium. 3 Frenchmen on the podium. Not the clean sweep like last time, but just as special.
Yeah, so good to be on the podium with Thomas and Remy. Thomas is good old friend, you know, and
long time.
Like since first day we're like, okay, yeah, we just ride a bit together, like share lines, everything, and it paid off for both of us.
Yeah.
So it's been so good, and I'm really happy about that. And don't know.
And in the training you had a huge crash.
Yeah.
Did that scare you a little bit?
Definitely scared me on the first day, but I think it was good. It's my first kind of proper crash.
Yeah.
I already had some slip, you know.
Yeah.
But first time I kind of get ejected on the bike, and I'm happy it happened because I know I can have crash. Obviously, I don't want to.
No.
Like on press conference, I said, I want to do everything to avoid crash, everything. And I have a UG on the first day of practice.
Yeah.
But finally happy to get one. You know, I feel good about that. Like my body is able to have a crash, so it's good. It feels good. And semi was good. Like you know, like pushing when it's dry, it's another level.
Yeah, good feeling.
And I was like, fuck. It was going too fast for me, and so I was really happy to end up second on semi.
Yeah.
Because this is the first time I feel like that speed. You know, wow.
Yeah.
It's been a while, and that's crazy. So yeah, I keep building myself, keep building my speed on dry condition, and happy about my speed on the wet. Definitely, it's good.
Yeah. Yeah, that run was pretty much dialed the whole way down.
Yeah, it was. I didn't doubt about my run. Like I knew my lines were safe. Just the last steep shoot, like I needed to change all of my line because was nearly impossible to ride.
Yeah. But you didn't even clip out. Everyone else was clipping out and sliding around.
Yeah,
you stayed clipped in.
Yeah, I just take it super safe, super slow, and try to stay both feet on the pedals.
Yeah.
And nearly crashed, but was okay.
Yeah.
And as well, first off camber on the grass, you know,
Yeah.
was so sketchy. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
fuck! I don't know how I held it, but I just went through it, and then after that, it was just so much fun.
Did you use a full mud tire or you
full.
cut? Oh,
Full, yeah.
Right.
Bro, it was so fucking good.
And how often do you use a full mud tire?
Not much, huh?
No,
Not so often.
Never, yeah.
But I think it's the first time since a while we have like a
real mud race.
like a rain race.
Yeah.
So it was just so good.
You enjoy that, like being at the top, it's pissing rain, and you're like,
I was so excited.
Really?
Yeah. It was so funny because all of the riders I was with Ronan, Andy Kolb, and Dak.
Yeah.
And we're like, fuck, it's gonna be something. But we were like, it's just we'll have fun and
do what you can,
see you at the bottom, boys.
Yeah. Well, Ronan didn't even make it around the first corner. So
Really? Maybe it was like this, but
he exploded in the first corner, but then he rode. Yeah, in the first corner.
Oh, no
Boom!
way.
But then he was fast. Finished 8th, I think.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But
yeah, it was. You needed to judge a bit.
Yeah.
Like riding with the flow and riding with what you can see,
Yeah.
Not kind of blind.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's been such a fun race. So, I had a lot of fun today.
And 2 races with big wind margin, you've got to be happy.
Yeah, I'm happy, but I know it's just, wet race. So, I don't know, suit me well these days. And, just can't wait for some dry race to keep building my speed and my confidence.
Yeah. What's the plan now before Andorra World Champs?
Yeah, definitely just keep building my pace on
some races or not?
I think I'll go to European Champs.
Oh, yeah.
Track looks good and it's World Champs next year.
Yeah.
So it will be good
Yeah.
to train on that track and then just training and prepare World Champs.
All right. Well done. That was an epic day and an unreal podium. All 3 of you singing the French anthem. It was amazing.
Just a moment to live. So I'm just proud to be able to be part of that and just so stoked for Thomas and Remy.
Yeah.
So good. I'm really happy for them and happy to be up there with them.
Yeah. And that must improve the feeling after that World Champs where you were 3rd. Now you got the win here in Leger. You take the good memories.
Yeah, it's good be able to. I cannot say bounce back, but because it was totally different condition.
Yeah. But
as I told you,
redemption on the Leger.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. I'm happy.
Well done.
Still, I fucking miss the old Leger track.
Yeah, the old one.
So good.
Yeah.
And it was so unique,
Yeah.
Only Leger.
Yeah.
Nothing else.
Yeah.
If I show you a picture here, you say maybe it's Val d'Isole or maybe another track. So the old Leger was so good. Anyway,
some more fast grass tracks.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's good to have different tracks, So
well, we'll see you in Andorra.
Yeah.
And enjoy the break. And great job the last 2 races.
Thank you very much.
Nice work, mate.
Yeah, thank you.
And good job on the Black Tooth. We're 20 years later and Greg Minnaar's still playing the rain game.
He played it well.
Yeah.
Fair play to the old bugger. Experience plays through.
Yeah. When we watched the old broadcast the other day, he was the first rider to drop because he stopped in his seeding run at the World Championships.
Which one?
2004.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, he stopped in his seeding run, so it showed a video of him stopping with someone under as mechanic.
Oh,
under
yeah,
an
yeah, sorry,
umbrella.
yeah. That was Stefan Gerrard was holding an umbrella.
Yeah,
Greg
yeah.
stopped playing the rain game.
Yeah.
I
And
think
then-
he did that again this week.
He must have.
He's a wise old goat, isn't he?
He is. Yeah. Older but wiser.
Definitely, definitely older.
And the wisdom paid off today. Today was a day for wisdom.
It was, but it was mixed conditions. It got wet. The track had dried out a hell of a lot yesterday, so it shone up straight away. Really, really hard for the women's race. And the first men, I think it was really hard for them. And luckily, Greg made it through the black woods down that real slippy off camber bit.
Yeah, but he did the wide line. None of the other guys were trying that wide line.
Did the wide line,
Yeah.
but there was quite a lot after that crashed on that off camber. So he knows how to wait an off camber from the olden days.
Yeah. We don't have off cambers like we did in the old days.
Definitely not.
They don't make them like they used to, mate.
Of course they don't.
All right. Well, always good, mate.
They're all soft these days, pal.
They are.
Yeah.
What's happened to them? Cheers, mate. Cheers. All right, Greg, back on the box.
Hey, back on the box.
Yeah.
Man, who would have thought? I mean, it obviously was the aim. I mean, we wouldn't be racing if it wasn't. But I think this one was special, you know?
Yeah.
Norco's 60th and flip 40 plus years old, be on the podium. It's a special one.
Probably gets harder as you go.
Yeah, this one was tough. You know, like obviously getting to learn the new bike and understand how things work there, but then also being injured from Fort William.
Yeah.
It really knocked my confidence. You know, I felt like I was pushing quite hard, and then it's been hard coming back from that.
Yeah.
And you underestimate how much confidence you need to be racing downhill.
Yeah.
But today was like a great example of, wow, just an incredible ride by Anne-Marie. Another one. I mean, Valdesol, and was super impressive.
And then 20 years ago, you stopped with your trainer underneath an umbrella in your seeding run so that you could start first.
Yeah.
Did you do the same this time?
Yeah, I'd love to say I did, but no. But it was tough, you know, like we went up on the gondola to start today, and it was like, it's raining, but it like wasn't soaking.
Yeah.
So then I said to Tom, like, it's not raining hard enough. Like the ground's going to be glassy, which is like, then what do you choose? You can't. And so luckily we got the new high roller, the intermediate.
Yeah.
Matt brought them up. Then Alan radioed through going, hey guys, down that bottom section go low. Just keep it safe. All the women had crashed, and so I was like, okay. And so off we set. But you know, I was sitting there watching, and Jacob Jurt came down, and unfortunately had a little slide. He was doing really well, and he can read the terrain super well. He's a brilliant rider.
Yeah.
And when he got up, he rolled around the outside and then stayed higher.
Yeah.
And in control and rode it out like a champ. And I was like, wow.
Why did I ride the white?
Well, no, now the ground's soft enough for the mud tire to start working. And I was like, I think it might have been a stack or maybe even Andy Cole. I was like, it's going to be dangerous now. I think the times are going to come down. And, you know, Finn was there and unfortunately clipped a bit of roots and crashed, but he was riding well. But then Anne-Marie came, and that was like another level.
Yeah, he stayed clipped in the whole time, and he kept a lot of speed.
Yeah, and that was, you know, when they had that course on, I was like, get the race going in. We need it, because it's like when that water sits on top and it's shiny, it's hard. Once it starts to have a little river going down, you can kind of clean it up. And take that all aside, it didn't matter. Anne-Marie rode like an absolute champ today. There was no one was going to touch him, regardless. But I think the condition was quite different for both sides of the field. From the first 10 to the last 10 were quite different. But I would say it actually played out pretty good. I mean, one side had greasy, one side had more wet, one had a bit of visibility. So I think there were some pros and cons to both sides.
Yeah, it also depends how prepared you were, what you had, how your goggles were, everything.
Preparation was everything. I think without a good team here, you were in trouble. I mean, like if it wasn't for Alan calling up to the guys to say ride low, I probably would have tried.
No one did it after you for quite a while, and I'm like, what are their teams doing?
Yeah, and you know, it's there were only one or two that made it. I think Bernie actually stomped it and then washed in the next corner. So it was like.
But then you got more speed from doing that clean,
Yeah, so it was really tough conditions today.
Yeah, probably one of the hardest races, like, to put it all together.
Yeah, I think the few days on like that track just packing in, you know, starting off wet and then drying out, man, it was like ice.
Yeah.
Like, it was super hard.
You had to hang the rudder out quite often, but You've done plenty of races like that, I think.
I was hanging my leg everywhere. I just didn't want to break.
Yeah.
So I was like, every time I got nervous, I just hang a leg out and just let it roll, baby.
Yeah. But you've done a lot of wet races over the years, so you have that like kind of experience, how to play it.
I don't know. I mean, I saw Troy Lee earlier, and he was like, "Oh, when conditions get tricky, you know how to handle it." I'm like, "Do I?" Like, I didn't really know if I do, and I was like getting a bit nervous, but I don't know. I think I'm generally a conservative rider.
Yeah.
So I think it works when things get a bit tough.
Yeah, like you just keep going. Whereas some of the others are trying to push, and that's wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say. I mean, I had a few close moments.
Yeah, of course.
But I was stoked with the railroad. I was very happy with it.
And coming in yesterday, you qualified 30th, so you just made it in. Did you have much the same expectation? Like, say, we're coming into a dry race, do you have the same expectation?
Yeah, I was just saying, I was just having an interview with Tom earlier, and it's like, when it's dry here and it's fast, it's like a really narrow line, and I get really nervous. Like, there's a lot of people getting injured, and for some reason I have a lot of...
Yesterday was crazy, huh?
It was crazy. I mean, everything was delayed because of the helicopter. I'm not sure the injuries, but when you... when it's like that, I must be honest, I have a little like horrible thoughts going through my mind before you drop in. It's not nice, and for some reason at this venue, when it's like that, I have the worst.
Yeah.
And I almost felt relieved when it started raining. Like, I was like, wow, sure. At least anyone's crashing, they're sliding out. It's not like carrying speed into a tree or something. So, I've had some horrible injuries. I know Anne-Marie's had some horrible injuries, but when it slows it down a bit, I think maybe it allows you to feel like you can push a bit harder, because when you do crash, it's just a slide out.
And it's not as fast, so you're not just going Mach 10 into something.
For some reason, the last couple of years, the tracks have got like really, really fast. And the crashes seem to be a little bit more severe than they were.
Yeah. Do you think that should go back a little bit slower, like slow it down a bit?
Yeah, I mean, I like the racing really close. I mean,
of course.
if we look at the qualifying, I qualified, I think, at 44th.
Yeah.
And I might be very wrong, but I think if I was 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds quicker, I might have been 10th.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a lot of riders in such a short space of time.
Yeah.
And I like that part of it.
Yeah.
It makes me right, but maybe we can shorten the tracks rather than speed them up, shorten them and time them up. But I mean, we are flying down these hills.
Yeah, it's pretty gnarly sometimes when you think about it, and you like do it. You're in the moment. You're like, whoa, this is pretty crazy how fast we're going between those two trees.
It is. I mean, when you're trying to visualize the track and you're visualizing going off track, it's not pretty.
Does that happen to you often?
It does. I mean, and that's what I was saying. Like, sometimes when you sit at the top of the hill getting ready for, like, in qualifying, when it's dry and fast, it's like you don't have a lot of good thoughts going through your mind. You try and push them back and probably don't think about them and try and focus on something a bit more positive, but they do go through your mind for sure.
Especially like when the helicopter comes in, then you're like, can I just get my visualization done?
Yeah,
and
like the helicopter's landed. Oh, cool, let's start the race again. Cool.
You're like, yeah, cool.
Just waiting for
but
us.
It shows how brutal the sport is.
One of those helicopters.
No.
I did my first.
Oh, you don't like helicopters?
I did my first race in '97.
Yeah.
And Francois Gachet was like one of the legends back then, and he crashed in halfway down the hill, and they had to airlift him down. He like broke his leg in 3 places, and they airlifted him out. And they got to drop this like
the winch,
the little winch thing down, pick him up and go. And when I broke my neck in Val di Sole 2 years ago, I knew I'd hurt my neck.
Yeah.
I know it's very stupid, probably very dumb, but I saw the medics coming towards me, and I was like, I know exactly what's going to happen. I'm too far high up the hill.
Yeah.
So I put my helmet on. I knew there'd be too much force to put my goggles on, so I gave them to a fan.
Yeah.
And I like braced my neck and rolled down slowly, because there's no ways I'm getting in a helicopter halfway on the hill.
Really?
Like, I don't mind getting in the helicopter and flying off, but when they have to lower that little cage to put you in,
and then you're...
I'll probably die of heart attack getting winched up. Then there's no ways.
So you're scared of heights then?
Absolutely.
But then you're racing downhill for a living.
Yeah, it's on the ground.
Well, sometimes you're off the ground.
No.
There's some big jumps where you're not on the ground.
I'm not getting in a helicopter. I'll walk and like get in one and then fly away. I'm not getting winched up in one.
All right. Well, then your race approach is very different to Ronan Dunn's, who said he's either winning or leaving in a helicopter.
Yeah, I mean he can't be scared of heights.
And you're either winning or not leaving in a helicopter.
Oh, well. Let's touch wood and hope no one goes in a helicopter.
Yeah, get rid of the helicopter and just let's ride our bikes. Well done, and
Thanks,
great
man.
to see you back on the podium, mate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. And you had a good week, bro.
Yeah, it's been good.
You're in the qualifier?
37 in the qualifier, yeah.
You're ahead of me.
Yeah.
You sneaky bugger. I saw the results like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah. No, I was happy, so I was stoked, yeah.
How'd the semis go?
I made a couple of mistakes that cost quite a lot on this track.
They
So
picked up the pace a lot
yeah.
in the semis.
I felt good speed, but I just did the mistakes in the wrong place.
Yeah.
But I was happy overall. Like, I'm not
It's
not
good to
stressed.
see you in the qualies, yeah.
Ah, thank you.
You know, Kirk Kirk, my teammate, finished 32nd yesterday.
you
And it's
just-
kind of bittersweet because, I'm in 30th,
He's out, yeah.
and he is out, and you go back, you go like, 32nd in a World Cup,
It's
damn
fucking
good.
Yeah.
Like, 30 seconds, a
And-
decent result.
Yeah.
But then you go like, well, he didn't make the final.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah.
It's actually
And you're not
30
racing today, yeah.
Yeah, but he's 32nd. It's brilliant.
No, he needs to take that as a confidence builder, and
It's just the way it is right now. But there's a lot of guys that win in the final.
a lot.
A lot.
Well, there's a lot that aren't even in the semi-final. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
But well done, bro. That was great to see.
Cheers, mate. No, I appreciate it, and great to see you back on the podium.
Thank you.
Unreal day.
Thank you. Yeah, that's cool. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, Gabe. He's a bully, this guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on a tear right now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he?
A few
He's-
Disaronnos and Coke deep.
Dangerous
He's
comment.
flying into the summer break.
Flying in. Luca, that was almost a MotoGP crash straight onto the knees.
Yeah, you freaking sent me all those MotoGP crashes, and I watched them this morning, and I ended up on my ass sliding into the gravel.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
it's your
straight
fault.
into the net, and
Yeah,
then you were stuck in the sign.
Yeah, that was shit.
Yeah.
I went for a safe run.
Yeah.
My goal was to not crash, and I crashed in the worst way possible
On the flat.
and got stuck
Yeah.
in the net. So
Yeah.
that honestly, that's that's what I get for going for a safe run, I think.
Yeah, so you think just go for it instead
Yeah.
of go for the safe run.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
I just still don't know.
Is that a better approach for you? Just go for it.
Yeah, I mean, I struggle in races like this where it's so different from practice.
Yeah.
Where you go from having everything perfectly dialed, every millimeter
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you want to
yeah,
be, and then all of a sudden it's like, okay, like.
Hope for the best.
Yeah. So it's a tough one for me. But yeah, today was just crap.
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those you just ball it up and throw it away.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
so. But yeah. Anyways, made it. At least I'm not hurt, so that's the one positive.
And good pace all week.
Yeah, for sure. Like yesterday was super good, and this morning I felt so good.
Mhm.
So I felt a lot better than I did in Val d'Isole, which is a nice feeling. And yeah, feeling good on the bike. So it just didn't turn out how I wanted it today, but same for a lot of people.
Yeah, a lot of people ended up on the floor.
Yeah. It was just even the one section I saw when I was going up the lift, I saw Charlie crashing in that last steep bit.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh boy, this is gonna be, because I kind of was sort of thinking like, it was sort of wet on first day practice.
Yeah.
And I was thinking like, okay, like I know the routes are slick,
Yeah.
but there's like ruts everywhere.
Yeah.
So I was thinking, okay, maybe it's not gonna be too bad.
Yeah.
And it was pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Amaru just put on a clinic.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he's the man to beat when it's like that.
Yeah.
He's just insane. So, making us all feel bad 2 races in a row.
All right, well, good job anyway. And yeah, you made the MotoGP highlight reel. So yeah, well done.
Don't send me any more of those videos.
There was some good ones yesterday.
For sure. At least I didn't high side.
Yeah. You didn't high side, you low side. Low
Didn't
side
do
is
it
a nice one.
Marquez. Yeah.
Marquez.
Yeah, it's one of them. So, yeah. High sides are no good.
No.
So,
Stay away from the high
I'll
side.
leave those to Marquez.
All right. Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Yeah, that was fucked.
Yeah, Marquez. All right, and this week we have the Privateer Award winner. He actually won the Privateer Award last year. Which race did you win last year, Denny?
I was fastest on Val d'Isole, and then I win it for William, the Worlds.
So Val d'Isole last year.
Yeah.
You won the Privateer Award, and then this year you did 34th at Val d'Isole, and then 36 today.
Yeah, really happy with my speed lately. I'm first year lead, so it's a big step from juniors last year. So really, really happy with that.
Yeah, and how does your current racing support work at the moment?
Well, I'm currently with my dad, and we are traveling these last 5-6 weeks. We have been traveling around Europe with the motorhome.
Yep.
So we are trying our best, being privateers, and trying our best. So.
Yeah. And doing a few backflips at all the bike parks as well.
Yeah, I really like the airtime and everything. So when I can, I do a little bit of free ride and style.
Yeah. And some cliff jumping.
Yeah, also I really love when I can, because it's a bit dangerous. So after all the season, it's a good way to relax and prepare the next season.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you. But
good progression slowly up into the elite ranks. You missed the qualifying at the first couple, and then to get into those semi-finals must have been a good feeling.
Yeah, for sure. I didn't qualify in the first 3 rounds, and then in these last 2, I went into semis, and in less than 1.5 seconds in both 2 finals. So really, really happy with that.
Yeah. Well, then hopefully in the finals the next World Cup, but we'll give you the privateer award. So we got €500, and then we've also got whatever the donations come to. So please donate to the privateer award. The link's in the description, and we'll tally up all of those donations in Ludenville and then spread them out over who has won throughout the season. So yeah, thanks to everyone that donated, and thanks to all the sponsors for getting behind this and helping out people like Danny. We'll see Danny in Andorra and help you out there.
Yeah, thank you very much, Wayne. Really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. The torrential rain finally arrived here in Leger, and it's just in time for us to finish the video. We're on to Andorra World Champs next, and maybe something in between. I'm not sure what we'll have yet, but it's been a hell of a race. It was a crazy one. It was a wet one. All sorts of stuff went down. Over and out from Wyntv, and please donate to those privateer awards. A link in the description.